Okay, so a man named Adam Sizemore has been arrested. For what, you ask? For calling the police too many times. Not just that, but that was the initial thing. So, his child is in grade school, K through 5, which is kindergarten through 5th grade, so that's elementary school. And he called to complain to the school that his child has too much homework. The school was like, no, not really. He doesn't have too much homework. He or she, whatever. Doesn't have too much homework. And so they ended the conversation. But he called back and back and back and back and back. And eventually they stopped answering the phone, and he still continued to call. And then, since they wouldn't pick up the phone anymore, he called the police. But not before the principal of the school, what's his name, Jason Mertz. Adam called Jason Mertz, the principal, and said, "You better put your big pants on," is what he said. So he left some threatening messages on the principal's voicemail. And then he called the police once they stopped answering the phone. And dispatch told him, well, you're calling the police because your child has too much homework and the school won't answer the phone. Sir, that's not a thing that we have anything, like, stop it. You know, what do you want us to do? Go arrest the homework? So he then began to call the police station over and over and over, to the tune of about 18 times in an hour. In 1 hour, he called the police station 18 times. And then told the chief, or the police detective, Sergeant Adam Price. He left threatening messages to him too, said, "You can come to my effing house because I pay you. You can come to my house." So there's that. I pay you, basically. You work for us, so come to my house. And so they arrested him. Now, you may think you can't arrest a person for just harassing you on the phone. Even without the threat on the phone, he got charged with 2 first-degree misdemeanors. 1, telecommunications harassment. And the other one is 4th-degree misdemeanor of menacing charge, because he did throw a couple of threats out there. And so what he said is, "I'm a single dad of a boy and a girl, and I'm just trying to do my best, and that's all I can do. People make mistakes." That was his message when the news company or news station called him. And he faces 6 months in jail, as much as $1,000 fine for each telecommunications harassment charge, which I think he only has 1. Not incident, telecommunication incident, telecommunication charge. So he's only got 1 charge, so $1,000 fine, and he can do up to $250 fine for the menacing charge and 30 days in jail for that one. And so he's facing 6 months and 30 days, so that's 7 months. And about $1,300 in fines. Now, I'm not going to ask actually what's going to happen to him, because he's already been arrested. What I want to know is, because his mental health has got to be a little ragged, to be as kind as I can. So, I want to know specifically for him, is he going to get some sort of help? Or will he calm down? Like, is there some temperance coming his way? Let me see. What's that? 2 of Cups. Okay. I'm going to keep it. Is there some kind of temperance coming his way. A single dad just got arrested with 2 small children, so it's not a good thing. But what choice do you have now? So we start with the 6 of Swords. It says transition into smoother times from rough times with the 6 of Swords. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay, well, we'll keep going. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. The 6 of Swords is a transition. The 10 of Pentacles is your family tree. I think his children right now wish they lived somewhere else. He's not abusive. He's a bit much for young children. You know, he's I don't know. That relationship just, I don't think, is the healthiest for them. The 9 of Pentacles, there is security. They're not going anywhere, though. There's security there. The 5 of Pentacles is out in the cold. And the 6 of Wands, like, he provides for them, but I don't think he knows how to be a parent. I'll say it that way. So they're not, I don't see that they're abused, like physically or even mentally. I think they're just not happy. There's the Tower too. There's an upheaval. His emotions are just not stable enough for him to be in control of little people. And I think they're in the position where they'll get used to how he is. We all probably had somebody in our life where, oh Lord, such and such is coming, or you lived with this type of person, to where they're just a lot to deal with. Their emotions are all over the place. I don't know if he's bipolar, but he's just all over the place. And sometimes they wake up, they don't know which dad they're going to get. And he goes down a road but doesn't know how to pull himself back. And so he just gets a bit fixated and manic sometimes, but I don't see abuse or nothing like that. So they're not in danger. They're just dealing with the person who needs mental help. But will he get it? If he has another incident, maybe, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I think the problem is when they get older, they're not going to want to be around him. That's the problem. But guess we shall see.